I was much closer to the land. I used to create a whole world with my bare hands. The land used to be a canvas. I grew taller, see farther. Life is now compressed to a point. Life is now compressed to a point. Life is now compressed to a point. I still see the land every day. The road, the road, the road, the track, the ground, a house, a building. But I can't feel it anymore.
The central neighborhood where I live, it's an incredibly diverse, yet under-resourced community with a rich cultural history and heritage full of vibrant and creative people. I'm deeply concerned about how resources that fund and support art and artists continue to privilege a wealthy, mostly white audience and set of artists. I believe that the arts sector needs a radical shift and sweeping change. Dreamsland is a space where creative connection can happen. There's a complicated issue of land use, of ownership. I think in a capitalist system, ownership and site control is everything. And if you don't own the space that you occupy, you really have no control over the determination of how that land gets used. I want artists and low-wealth communities to own the dirt, so they can determine their futures, not have their futures determined for them. To me, I believe Dreamsland is an opportunity or a space where creative connection can happen among people, neighbors, artists, where they want to raise their family and build their networks and communities and have a full, beautiful life. Often our work is done in isolation, and the audience only enters in after the work has been produced. I'm curious about what it means to strip barriers away from an artist's practice or creative process. How can this deepen the work of artists? How can it complicate the work? Can it shift perception or accountability for both the artist and the community? I believe our collective brilliance is often hidden or invisible from each other. Dreamsland is a way for artists and creative people in my neighborhood to have access to a space that is creative, that invites and inspires them to make art together.